It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's another night for AEW Dynamite. Come and hang out. Have a good time. I'll see you in a second.
Hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day from the Spanish god. Shout out to Dom, shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me. And anyways, have a great day.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme Who Yeah Wrestling Podcast. My name is Ant. I hope you're having a great day, a great week, a great month. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. It's Wednesday. It's AEW Dynamite. We do this every week. We just hang out. It is Forbidden Door, of course, this weekend. Some more news on that coming up later on. But for tonight, let's just worry about what's happening tonight. And tonight, of course, we have our AEW Dynamite. Let me tell you what is on this show. We've got champion Will Ospreay going up against the Gates. International champion Will Ospreay and AEW champion Swerve Strickland going up against the Gates of Agony, Leona and Bishop Kaun. We also have the men's Owen Hart Foundation tournament quarterfinal. It's Jay White tonight versus Rey Fenix. We have a trios match in the BCC. The Blackpool Combat Club, Moxley, Claudio, and Yuta versus LIJ, Shingo, Takagi, Titan, and Hiromu Takahashi. That'll be cool. Bryan Danielson will be on commentary for this match. Let's go. Saraya, Harley Cameron, and Anna Jay versus the AEW World's Women's Champion Toni Storm, Mariah, May, and Mina Shirakawa. Let's see if we get some build to Toni Storm's match with her this weekend. Going to be a fun one, I'm sure. And then let's have a look. Kyle O'Reilly versus Zack Sabre Jr. That is also happening this evening, and MJF is also going to appear. We'll also hear from Daniel Garcia. We'll also hear from Mercedes Mone. It sounds like a lot talking to me, but I am here for the talking. And speaking of talking, that is what I'm going to be doing. Let's say hello to people. Hey, Ant, I'm tired. Can go to bed early. Ripper, thanks so much for coming in to tell me, brother. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. That's all good by me. You just have a chilled out night, and hope you enjoy Forbidden Door. I won't be able to cover it this weekend. I suggest anyone that wants to watch it on with the channel friends goes over to Pro Wrestling Eve. If we're not doing it on the channel, I don't think anyone's going to be able to. It's just fallen again. A bad time for me. And working, not very good, man. It's happening a lot at the minute. These Sunday shows, since I've got this new job, the Mondays are a lot busier. So I just can't get it off this Monday. So apologies, everyone. I'll do my best in the future, but I can't guarantee anything. Thankfully, we are here for the weekly show. So while we are watching the sort of trikes that we get put out on a weekly basis, and we're missing the good pay-per-views to watch together. However, I will be watching it, and we'll break it all down next week for sure. Hope you're all doing well. We've got 8 people in. Give us a wave, everyone. How are we all doing? Hope you're doing well. We've got 3 people on the Facebook. Man, if you put a love art, I see the love art. You press that love art, I see it. Hope you're doing well, guys. Thanks very much. I don't think I changed the title on Facebook. Oh, well, I'm over it. I've gone through what matches are happening tonight. It should be a good night. Welcome forward to the Saraya, Anna Jay, Harley Cameron versus Mina Shirakawa, and Mariah May and Toni Storm match. I think that should be a fun match. Interesting that they're getting Saraya out there a lot more without putting her in singles matches. Why that is that something to do with Wembley? I think we're gonna find out. They're doing Saraya and Mercedes at Wembley. Kind of makes sense. I mean, Saraya is the person who injured. Monet is the person that injured Saraya last match at House Show in WWE, right? So you've got that sort of injury angle between Mercedes and Willow going on at the minute, and obviously, we could go the other way. Interesting. We'll see what happens. We are going live, and MJF is coming out right now. I'm going to get my headphones out because MJF has a microphone in his hands. And here it comes, man. Looking way more solid than he used to. So I really like this new he's got going on. He's got the new micro brawler out. I love the fact that they've done just a Babery with a black and grey. I think that's a really nice stylistic change. as he comes into the ring and he's got his microphone. Cut my music, he says in the center of the ring. Oh, I've still got my music on. Good job I put the headphones on, eh? Thanks for letting me know in chat. There you go, MJF in the middle of the ring now. Chants from the crowd, MJF, MJF. Who is coming out? Daniel Garcia. Lots of stuff for Forbidden Door. Do we know the Forbidden Door card yet? Is it the same every year or is it me? The Forbidden Door build is generally not very good. And then to go out and put out these incredible shows at the pay-per-view. Daniel Garcia coming out right now. He was advertised to be on the show. We said we'll hear from Daniel Garcia as well as MJF to appear. So to put them together. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Daniel Garcia in the ring right now. Sean Gordon. You've done an Instagram, Sean Gordon. What have you put on Instagram, Sean? Oh, nice, man. Sean Gordon shared the post. Let's send him a comment. Thanks, Sean. I'm sure these people love you, but tread lightly, says MJF. Matt's first thing I want to do is thank you for saving me from next week. Wowie, says Mark. Yeah, Mark, welcome, brother. How you doing? Thanks so much for joining us. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Probably going to say some bad stuff about the city I'm from. Daniel Garcia, obviously from the city that it's at. Why is Daniel Garcia out here? Are you going to have a match on Collision? What's going on? He's going to do something that no one in the back had the guts to do. He's going to say nice things about MJF, and MJF is shocked. What? Go on, he says. He still feels so natural, MJF, man. Longest reigning, youngest AEW champion of all time. Making history. Talking about how he was watching him in the back. Chants of MJF from the crowd. Apparently, he had a conversation with him, a little fire under him. He saw Daniel Garcia as a pillar of AEW. He said if you get enough wins, you can challenge him for the AEW title. Hello, everyone. Getting everyone in late. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Got 11 people in right now. Appreciate you all. Matt thinks we're watching Uncle Howdy. We're not. We're watching Daniel Garcia. That loss motivated him more than he can ever imagine. What's going on here? What are they doing here? Promoted him so much. He's now someone that these people can respect and believe in. I believe. Why settle for being a pillar when he can be the backbone? The very foundation that AEW is built on. Not a bad promo from Daniel Garcia. I don't know if they need it. Is the problem. There's only so much room at the top of the card, peoples. And well, you do have to build your stars for the future. I don't know. Daniel Garcia's got a dancing gimmick. I hope he can, because he's a decent wrestler. If he talks shit now, he's going to have the whole city of Buffalo coming at him tonight. MJF two-faced what, he says. What did you come out for, MJF? To be interrupted by Daniel. Forbidden Door, August 30th. Not true. July the 30th. Hechicero, MJF. Done shilling. I love the fact he'll make the shilling thing part of his gimmick. What's the question? Are you on the square? Are you on the level? Are you ready to square right here, right now, before the devil? Is what MJF should be saying. What's he going to do? Oh, he says thank you. He says thank you. Handshake. No one talks about the nice things he does behind the scenes. Some people are very jealous of MJF. None of his guys are able to take MJF's spot, but he knows one guy who's getting closer. This is a bit boring. You earned it. I mean, you've got two baby faces out there cutting a babyface promo on each other. I mean, this feels like a promo that would work fine in the rest of the show if it was cut shorter, right? For one, I know that the MJF's a good talker, but like, there's no fire here. A whole lot of bark and a whole lot of bite. So what are we getting? A tag team between Garcia and MJF? Yeah, when you give him that chance, he whips his ass without breaking a sweat. And then Daniel Garcia's in the ring going, nice, nice. Or true. It's like, since then, you've got bigger, better, smarter. Talking about how he's been busting his ass. It's just a weird promo, man. This doesn't excite me. Daniel Garcia, you are the grind. Daniel Garcia, grinder. going to be the new gimmick. Maybe it's chance you got one more shot at the king. What shot? What are you thinking? What are you thinking, MJF? Come on. And if I see a winking at the camera. Whoa, Sassy's in! The return of Sassy! Hello! There's a pop. What? Is it MJF and Daniel Garcia at Wembley? Will Osprey coming out. Sassy is back in the house. Here comes the energy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining us, Sassy. Hope you are doing well. And here comes Will Osprey walking down. He's got a championship match this Sunday. Who do you think is going to win that, man? Let us know. Super Chat and Patreon are now open for donations. Donations are appreciated, but optional. Sassy, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cool. Check out our channel for interviews, discussions, unboxings, reactions, predictions, and gameplay. Thanks, Sass. Mate, I've missed you. I've missed you. And it's interesting how the energy of the show picks up when Sassy arrives, but also when Will Osprey comes back. I live in Buffalo and was supposed to go to this show, but my brain decided to have a panic attack. And I don't even have cable, so this is as close as I can get to watching. Masala, my apologies. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that your mental health wasn't in a good place. But I hope you can enjoy the show. We'll let you know what's happening, and you can chat with some nice people about. And we'll let you know what's happening and stuff like that. But yeah, stay positive, my dude. Okay, stay positive. You're here, and we're happy to have you here, Masala. Win after win after win. Will Osprey now putting over Daniel Garcia. What's he say? I missed what he said. Because he appreciates you, because he loves Buffalo. Next week you got it. Oh, sweeten the deal. Putting both belts on the line next week. But he's not going to win the belt, is he? What do you say we give these people the feeling? MJF looking on. Let's get it. Here we go next week. Garcia and Osprey. Upstaging MJF. MJF looks pissed. Garcia and MJF isn't happening at Wembley, is it? They're turning MJF heel to go against Osprey at Wembley, I think. About your chance for Wembley. You need to focus on that. I'm not giving him the chance at Wembley. Thank goodness, man. I don't want MJF in another face-versus-face match. MJF walking off silently. So, I mean, they put Garcia in a big place for this with these sort of megastars that is MJF and Will Ospreay, which is cool. He's a decent wrestler. I just don't know if there's the space that they need for him. Let me know. Hi, Masala, says Sassy. Hi, Mark. Hey, Mox Buddy. He's doing the dance. We live stream Monday Night Raw, AEW Dynamite, and Friday Night SmackDown each week when able to. Please continue to support Soundsphere, Wrestling Royalty, Tom Talks Rubbish Mystery Wrestling Podcast, and we are the ones. Indeed, man. Thank you, Sassy. How are you, Sassy? How are you feeling? Lovely to see you. Saw you briefly last week. How was your vacation? Masala, I sympathize with you. I missed a tea party today due to brain fog. Things will get better. I'm sorry to hear that, Sassy. I'm sorry to hear you had brain fog as well. Oh, hi, lovely. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Here we go. Swerve saying that Will Ospreay should have his head on straight. What do I think of this, right? Honestly, whose house? Swerve's house. I don't just want to shout out gimmicks at an AEW show. I want to see a good wrestling match start us off. And here's Moxley. That face versus face promo, the first 10 minutes of it were garbage. I'm sorry that I didn't enjoy them. I think when Will Ospreay come in, he brought up the energy and a bit of the intrigue because we get to see Will Ospreay and MJF in the same ring together, and there's something intriguing about that. But I wasn't very intrigued by the prospects of Daniel Garcia, and I don't feel it's the best way to start a show, if I'm being perfectly honest. However, this is a good way to start a show. We've got Wild Thing playing. We've got some true stars. We've got Blackpool Combat Club coming out. John Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli. I wonder if they're even going to play Danielson's music. He is on commentary tonight. It's Tetsuya Naito versus John Moxley this weekend. And Danielson is already on commentary. Bryan Danielson versus Shingo Takagi at Forbidden Door. My vacation was good. I went on a retreat with Trevor. Very relaxing, feeling better, still getting used to med changes. Bless you. Well, you be here for as long. You be here for as long or as little as you want, Sassy. It is lovely to have you back, though. People have missed you, man. People have missed you. The streams have missed you. I've missed you. I've missed you. You've been getting a lot of love on streams. A lot of people who have been giving love hearts. Damn, Moxie stick. You know, honestly, like our views are down tonight compared to where they normally are. I feel like there's not as much interest in this product at the minute, which is okay. Here we go. Made in Japan. Los Ingobernales. I can't say it. Shingo Takagi. Coming out right now. Los Ingobernales. Oh, check out that mask. Oh, check out that jacket, man. That's so cool. He's got his eye on you. I've got my eye on that jacket. Evening all, Luke. Lovely to see you, man. How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining us. Hope you're having a great day. I missed all of you. We missed you too, Sassy. We missed your commentary on Mox. Hi, Luke says Sassy. Nice. He's focusing on wrestling Shingo at Forbidden Door. Shingo Takagi is in this match. The guy with the multicolored pants on, the guy that come in the eye outfit that we all had our eyes on. And I see your true colors shining through as he locks up now with Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, mate, I should put all the names on for you. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. Here we go. It's a trios match. It's Blackpool Combat Club versus LIJ. Let's go. There you go. You got all the names now, and so have I. I think that is Hiromu in the ring, but I'm just taking a guess because I don't think it's Shingo Takagi. And I've been watching all that wrestling all that often as of late. Shame as I'm not invested for the pay per view. Luke, I feel like we kind of have this every year with Forbidden Door. It's never been a good build to Forbidden Door. Like you look at the past two events, they've had the first one especially terrible build, best pay per view of the year probably, but terrible build. It just feels like AEW is turning back into an indie show, but on TV again. Interesting thoughts there, my dude. I don't think there's much excitement. Oh, Sassy's here to remind me to vote. Sassy wants to vote. If Sassy wants to vote, Sassy gets to vote. Don't you worry. Start poll. Who wins? Oh, LIJ. Let's go. Get your votes in, guys. Luke, I agree with you. There we go. Yeah. I think that's kind of how everyone's feeling. Yuta in the ring. Can I get a vote, please? Vote. Hi, Hassan. Hi, Sassy. How have you been? So this match, you get in these wrestlers in the ring who are obviously at Forbidden Door, and it's important to tell these stories. It's important. I mean, I assume Shingo Takagi is going to get the win here. I assume he is going to get a pin on someone, and I assume Tanahashi might come out to face to face with Mox. But so I get it, but it also just feels like we're seeing guys against BCC that we don't really know much about. They need to be telling the stories weeks in advance, you know? And for me, Forbidden Door shouldn't exist anymore. Like the door's being kicked open completely now. Interesting. I suppose it works though in terms of reminding people that what it does for me, Mark, is it reminds me that AEW was the company that made that happen. You know, made that a thing. Because it wasn't a thing since the 90s, really. Mark, I agree, but it's always been that way. It's a throwback to wrestling shows from the 70s. There you go, man. There you go. Is that about the turning back into an indie show but on TV again? I think they just need to get some strength of Claudio. Let's go, Claudio. There you go. Oh, Shingo is that guy. Okay, I was wrong. I think Shingo is a different guy. Anyway, good Luke and you. Although I'm not a big WWE, they always make time to show the builds. Yeah, man, WWE been doing an incredible job recently. I feel like that's part of the problem with AEW. People are able to compare it to WWE right now, and WWE is firing on all cylinders, you know, which I respect. I love the wrestlers. You know, look at Jon Moxley; he's phenomenal. He's an incredible wrestler. So entertaining. Good Luke and you. This was the wrestling shows that I watched, said Sassy. AW focus is wrestling. Yeah, it should be. But then we started the show with a 17-minute promo, you know, and you know how I sort of feel about them, unless it's got heat to it. You know. AW is a different world of wrestling. It certainly is. What's that on the what's that in the ring? Moxley attacking this dude. Kicks to the spine. Yeah, not bad, thanks, says Luke. Lovely to see you all. Moxley, big suplex. Oh, Sit down, said Tom. I'm going to try and upload a video while I'm doing this, actually, because I've just realised I've not got the video uploaded for tomorrow night. It shouldn't affect the stream. Let me know if it does, though. Not that I can do it about it, but because, I can't stay up all night doing it. There we go. Cool. Uploading. Please like and subscribe, guys. It really helps us out. Kyle O'Reilly and Zack Sabre Jr. is happening tonight. That should be fun. Yeah, I certainly would appreciate a like and subscribe. We're only a little YouTube channel. Hitting the like and subscribe button helps us grow, baby. I agree. AEW is wrestling based. Just wish I had more reasons to watch. Just me, perhaps. I feel there's a lack of heat in the product at the minute, but the thing is, they will always put on incredible pay-per-views. My major concern is when they don't, because it will happen. But the wrestling in AEW is phenomenal, and we do have Jay White and Ray Phoenix to look forward to tonight. This is going to be great. Pin, kick out. Random question. Now that it's been a while, do you think Tony Khan buying Ring of Honor was a mistake? Do I think it was a mistake? I mean, I think someone had to buy Ring of Honor. I think from everything I've heard, not that I've been following Ring of Honor is still an entertaining show. The stuff that I've seen, the only real stuff I've been following in Ring of Honor has been Athena and Billy Starks. And that's been outstanding. Do I think it was a mistake? So no. Do I think it was a mistake in buying Ring of Honor? No. Do I think that there's been a little bit too much cross-pollination with AEW? Yes, sure. But I find that with all of it anyway, I find there's a lot of watering down of AEW's product by not just by Ring of Honor, but by multiple things. By things like Forbidden Door, like this match here, where I'm kind of watching a decent wrestling match, but I don't know enough about these people. And I wish I did, And the way that we don't present people, really, and I know they do in Japan, but the way to not present as characters is by putting them in a three-way. I couldn't tell you right now who Shingo Takagi is. I think that's who's in the ring now, based on the graphic there. I think Shingo Takagi is in the ring right now, but I don't know enough about him. And I'm watching a match with him on Sunday, or we're all watching a match with him on Sunday, which is against Danielson. At the start of this match, I thought someone else was Shingo Takagi, and that's a problem. And it may be my naivety, but I don't follow New Japan hugely. I know a mediocre amount. No, I don't. I know a low amount. But I feel like I'm probably on a par with a lot of the AEW audience with that. Like, I know the relevance of Tetsuya Naito, but I don't know enough about him. Do you know what I mean? So, do I think it was a mistake? No, I think it's good that the Ring of Honor brand has continued. I think that, like Sassy says there, I think they need to make it a developmental. I think that would be a good idea. But I also think they need to really identify what Collision and Rampage is as well. I think a brand split would be more relevant than saying, we're getting these matches on Collision. Don't worry, you don't need to watch them. Not a lot will happen, which is kind of how I feel we get it at the minute sometimes, if I'm perfectly honest. And then you guys always tell me when there's a great match to watch, and I watch it because AEW delivers great wrestling, and there are some incredible wrestling on Rampage and Collision. Surprise, but I hope Mott loses on Sunday. They need him in AEW full time. Wow. I think he will lose. That's good. Here we go. It's cool with the It's the guy with the cool colours. German suplex, nice. Yes, I do think he should give it to someone like Bryan who knows what they're doing. Give Bryan Collision. Oh, give Bryan Ring of Honor. I don't know. I don't because Bryan's doing a lot of Collision right now, and Mox with the chair. Oh, it gets thrown out. Oh, Mox is just angry. Break it down. Danielson, go help the BCC. The match is finished. The hell with it, says Taz. Yuta attacking the dude from behind. And they're going to have a tag match on the pre-show. I'd assume so. Shingo Takagi being attacked by Moxley. Who's coming out now? It's Naito. Nato's on the screen. Who knows he coming out? Is he here or not? Who knows? Moxley in the ring. And here he is. Tetsuya Naito in the ring. Eyes on Moxley. Check out that suit and jacket. What a sight. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'd get married in that, man. Dude. Oh, he's undoing his waistcoat. Oh, don't leave the waistcoat on. It was sexy. Here he goes, Moxley. You have 218, but tranquilo. And now he's taking off the trousers, is he? Him and Naito going at it. They're going to fight on the way out. Fighting in the exit crowd there. Or are they going to go to a spot? Two of them fighting. Them kids in security are moving away. What's he going to look at? Forearm across the top. Yuta and Shingo still attacking. Why is Danielson not getting involved with Shingo? I don't know. But Danielson finally heading in. He left the desk and coming from the different direction. Did I have the commentary on the stage again? The crowd are buzzing for this. I think they're just happy to see Danielson more than anything. It's just a sort of yes crowd. Good crowd though to react like that. Sorry, we'll get to all your comments in a minute. I just wanted to sort of answer the Ring of Honor question properly, I guess. What's going to happen? AEW's Jericho t-shirt. Whoa. Who lost the bet to wear that? And there we go. They're just facing off. Okay, cool. I'd like to see a little bit more heat, but you know. Jay White and Ray Fenix is up next, guys. Let's get to some comments, shall we? I appreciate you all for being here. If you're watching on the sidelines, do just write a comment into the live chat. Make sure you're not writing it into the comments, just in the live chat, and say hello to people. I'm sure people would love to say hello back. We hang out here every Wednesday. It's our cool little safe place to just hang out and watch some wrestling. I agree with the brand split. Yeah, I think it's partly because they've booked too many people. They've got too many stars. I feel the top of the card is stacked at the minute, like absolutely stacked in terms of people. And then It's too stacked. In fact, it is too stacked. You know, and that's even with all the sort of injuries that we've got at the minute, people like Kenny Omega and stuff like that. So yeah, I think and the problem is the mid card then suffers for that. So you've got people like Wardlow saying they're going after the world title, and you're like, dude, there's more than 10 people above you that will have that world title before you, and you know you're nowhere near there yet. I feel like they're very often dropping the ball with storylines. I feel they've dropped the ball a little bit with Swerve. He was great in that feud with Hangman Adam Page, ironically, as the sort of on the run up to the championship. Even the matches with Joe were great, and then after he's got it, it's kind of just felt a little flat. Same thing happened with the Acclaimed actually when they won the championship. So interesting. We'll see what happens. Another issue I've had watching is that the NHL playoffs, although finished now, did have priority over AEW. Luke, that's understandable, man. You watch whatever you need to watch, my dude. You watch whatever you need to watch. Mark, what is the deal with Shane O'Mac? Dude, what is happening with Shane McMahon? I've heard rumors he's coming to AEW. I mean, I have no idea if it's true or not. I'm sure Fightful will know. I was just about to ask that, says Luke. Lol. What I mean is get rid of Collision, get rid of Dark and all the other shows and just have Rampage and Ring of Honor and split everyone down the middle because it feels like they're doing NXT and WCW in one. Interesting. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, there was a great, was it F4W Online I was listening to, maybe Wrestling Observer, who were talking about when Tony Khan was building the roster for AEW. He kind of took the guys that are indies. Oh man, look at that! I look like I'm going bald. I'm not going bald. Oh, what is that hair doing? Nope, got to sort it. He took the guys that were sort of the indie guys that wanted a bigger platform, and people were excited about, people like the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and stuff like that, and give them a platform. And Cody Rhodes at the time as well, and give them a platform on a larger stage, and then started building the roster around that NXT Black and Gold period, which was an incredible period of wrestling. When NXT Black and Gold was there, they were by far the best show on TV, and not just the best show, which was an hour long, but also the best pay-per-views. Takeovers at that time were killer, like every single one. It's the Bang Bang Game. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Put him up. Put him up for Switchblade Jay White. He's going to be going up against Rey Fenix. Who's going to win? I mean, I want to see the brackets. I kind of don't want to put the vote in because BCC got the win there. It wasn't. It was LIJ who ended up winning due to disqualification. So yeah. Well, at least we got a stare down, and we know who Takagi is now. But we had Naito coming out. I feel like we could have had more with that. Yeah, Juice is back, man. He come back last week. It's good to see because his personality is infectious. When is that match happening? I've missed it. I've just missed it. When's this wildcard entrance? And is it Adam Page? I think it's Adam Page. Rey Fenix coming out in a very black and white outfit here. Penta is with him. Oh man, can we get the Lucha Bros back into like the tag team division properly, please? Yeah, I agree with you pretty much 100%. I think it's just become oversaturated. So many titles, there's another problem. And so many people not given the time they need to get over. Agreed. You can't have everyone on the top of the card. And they've got so many incredible wrestlers. Look at Jay White, an incredible wrestler, one of the hottest free agents at the time when he come. A lot of rumors. I remember sitting there with the lads from Gimme Hull, Dom and Sam, who were convinced Jay White was going to turn up on Raw that week and how it was the biggest signing. the WWE could make, and he turns up on AEW and sort of has a pretty good run at the start, and then it kind of devolves into not as much. And there's a lot of stables, there's a lot of factions in AEW, and that's primarily because we have so many wrestlers. So many wrestlers. What a great wrestler. Their first match was so good. Is that Naito and Moxley? Well, I'm excited for that on Sunday, especially if you say it's good. It should be good. Why are they still called the Blackpool Combat Club when none of them are even from the UK? Regal's been gone for over a year. I don't know. Just holding on to the past. Like my hair's holding on to my head. They're representing the hardcore wrestling that exists in Blackpool and working class that lives there. Danielson trained there. He certainly did, yeah. Fought with Dixon's promotion, Bryan Dixon's promotion for a long time. Danielson in the UK. Yeah, and here's the other thing. It's the here's another shout for who the mystery guest could be. The mystery partner, who I think would be great. Mystery partner. What's the word? Mystery. Not mystery wrestler. Wild card. That's what they're calling it. Oh, the Gun Club are going from ringside. Juice throwing his shirt at the ref and absolutely missing. Going again and missing again. Don't worry. He will go around and try and throw that shirt at Rick Knox again. I have no worries that Knox perhaps was able to avoid that t-shirt. 1, 2. Kick out. There's a bell there. So Shane is trying to get into AEW, and Kaun has said Shane is welcome into AEW. Oh, cool. In what role is Shane going to be in AEW? I think it's a big deal for wrestling if Shane is in AEW. I don't know. It depends what he can bring. I mean, he did have a good wrestling mind. He, like Raw Underground, it was Shane McMahon's idea. And actually that could have really worked creatively. Unfortunately, the production didn't get behind it in the way that it needed to. But I think Shane has a great mind for wrestling. So, and we saw it. We saw it in the early 2000s when Shane was really wanting to start something interesting. I feel several times. So I'm not against it. I was at the WrestleMania where Shane McMahon was against The Miz. WrestleMania moment right there. Yeah, Juice is back. Yeah, he is. Unfortunately, he's been thrown out the ringside, but at least we can focus on these two incredible performers. Rey Fenix with a beautiful arm drag, jumping from the top rope, and the drop kick. A problem with the Lucha Bros going back in the tag division. His Pentagon Dark is meant to be leaving soon. Really? 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 I mean, Penta and Phoenix could be a great addition to the WWE. I'd pay good money for both of them if I was in WWE. You want to revitalize your tag division in WWE, which has been dire for a long time. Penta and Phoenix, wow. Whatever they want to do. Shane has great connections internally. Yes, well, there you go, man, yeah. If Shane goes to AEW, then every show would be like Bash at the Beach with all the sweat that man produces. I don't know. I think I wouldn't hate it. I would be interested to see what he can bring to the product, because at the minute I feel that the weekly TV is missing a little direction, and so I welcome any sort of changes right now. Okay. That doesn't mean I want to see. That doesn't mean I'm not saying Tony Khan shouldn't be the booker. He's doing too much, blah, 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 and all that shit. I hate it when people say that. It's his business. It's his business. The only person it matters to is Tony Khan. Tony Khan wants to do it. Tony Khan can do it, man. I do hate it. We had it so much where people I've had it so much. Tony Khan shouldn't do this. Tony Khan shouldn't do that. And it's like, it's his business. It's up to him what he freaking does. If he wants to do it, just fair enough, man. Relax. WWE heavily linked to him. To Shane or Penta. I don't know what Jay White said to him. I could only hear parts of it, but sounded aggressive. I heard that he re-signed. I don't know. Ricochet going to AEW. Pentagon goes to WWE. Wow. I'd love that. I mean, I think it'd be fascinating to see Penta in WWE, but it'd get me excited about WWE's tag division all of a sudden. People might hate this, but Jeff Jarrett should win this Owen Hart tournament. Oh, did I say who I think the other wild card could be? Nigel McGuinness. I think that'd be a good shout. Put Nigel McGuinness in and all in finals, Owen Hart tournament, Nigel McGuinness, Danielson. Done. Easy. What a great way to get to that as well, right? As well as giving Nigel McGuinness a few matches before doing that, because I don't feel he should have a big return match at All In. I think it's a lot of pressure to put on one person. I wouldn't want to see that for him. But who knows? Penta is amazing to me. How everyone thinks WWE is so hot and AEW is closing down. AEW is not closing down. AEW is not closing down. I think WWE has a lot of good stuff going for it. A lot of good stuff going for it. I'm kind of like you, Sassy, when because I generally only watch the pay-per-views. That's all I need to watch to get the story, really. Oh, that's what for the last few years. I don't necessarily think that's true now. I think there's more storytelling being told on TV. And I think that Raw and SmackDown have got a lot more entertaining and better to watch. And you can see that in reviews. You can see that in everyone's sort of excitement about the storytelling. Be that The Rock and Cody Rhodes, be that Chad Gable and the breakdown of him and Alpha Academy and stuff like that. There's some excitement about the weekly storytelling at the minute. But we are getting great wrestling and another good match here. Big chop there from Jay White. I wonder if part of the issue is heels in AEW. Oh, beautiful running kick. And I wonder if part of the issue with that is that we won't let AEW have heels because we want to cheer the heels too much. Who's a big heel in AEW? A big heel. Who's the final boss in AEW? That's a good question, man, because I don't think there is. Especially in the main event scene. Oh, beautiful hurricane. We'll look at the roster later on and have a look. Isn't Nigel McGuinness medically disqualified? Is he medically disqualified? He was from WWE, but as we've seen several times before, there's wonders that they can do with stuff like that. And he wants a match. So, Copeland was medically disqualified. Saraya was medically disqualified. And Danielson was medically disqualified. All of them are currently wrestling. Part of me wonders if it was because you think Danielson was disqualified, and think about the greatness that we've seen from Danielson in the last sort of 4 years since he's been back. Like, incredible stuff. And I do wonder if there was an overprotection in WWE of the doctors we're using. I don't know. Christian says Mark. Nice. Honestly, I've been watching GCW, Wrestling Revolver, and New Japan. Good. I mean, but there you are, Sassy. I mean, I know you've been watching GCW for that age now, Wrestling Revolver. But there you seem to be enjoying other products at the minute as well, which is all good. Which is all good. You know, I think AEW does have its problems, but I've still got a lot of love for it. A lot of love for it. Roll up, kick out, bruv. Up and over and lifting him up. Oh, so there's a huge fire in London this weekend, which was not far away from where my partner lives, in the same borough. Staines, a huge flat fire. Thankfully, it was abandoned, so I haven't heard that anyone's been hurt, which is good. But Dan Reed messaged me earlier today asking if our lass was all right, so that was nice. Blade Runner, and what a sell from Fenix. Look at that. He's lifeless. He's lifeless. 1, 2, 3. Love it. Love the lifelessness of it. Love Jay White taking his time to get it. Jay White, Ray Fenix. Talents, man. Talents. So who's a heel? Let's have a look at who's a heel, right? And I think that's part of our problem. We don't allow people to be heels. Oh, also in other news, I was seeing True Colors earlier. That's because I really want to go see Cyndi Lauper. She's doing a farewell tour, and I was like, "Oh man, I've never seen Cyndi Lauper. I'd like to go see her." So, let's just look at the brackets again because that's just coming up. Yeah, so you see that wild card and Danielson, tournament final July the 12th, 10th in Calgary. So it's not going to be Nigel McGuinness then. Sorry, just thinking. Oh, here comes Christian. And my first love is still AEW. I love the pure wrestling. Did not grow up in the WWE era. Yeah, man. My first love is still AEW too, Sats. My first love is still AEW too. I'm just trying to be as honest as I can with it in terms of, oh wow, okay, can we get these as a trio then? Juice Robinson, he's so good. Come on, he says. Have any of them got fathers that are no longer with us? Oh, Jay White and Christian, that'd be a good match, wouldn't it? Jay White inviting Christian in. I like this. I like this. He's our father chants from the crowd. So, true heel in AEW, Christian, who again we love as a. I think that is a big part of the problem in wrestling in general. We love too many people because we appreciate work rate more than we ever have before. I feel. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson are standing by. Well, cool to go for the trios. Here we go. Backstage. Nick is pumped up. Let's address some business. I think the results will be different when the titles are on the line. Don Callis family needs to win the trios. Who's in Don Callis family right now? Takeshita, Fletcher, and Osprey. But who else is it? Who else is in it? Powerhouse Hobbs is injured. Sammy's injured. Called off again. Oh, the Young Bucks have put in someone in the champion in the Owen Hunt. They're announcing the wild card. Who's it going to be? Is it putting a Carter in the? No, they don't need to put a Carter in it. We already knew about the wild card, so Fletcher, Osprey, Takeshita, and Hobbs. Yeah, that's a problem. So Hobbs isn't fighting. Osprey, I don't feel needs to be with Takeshita and Fletcher right now, or all the Callis family. I do think there's a payoff for that. I don't necessarily hate it. I think it just needs to be distanced a little bit because we need to see Takeshita and Osprey as Takeshita and Hobbs. Takeshita, we need to see the Callis family as heels. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna go for a week quickly and throw on some chicken nuggets. I'll be back in a second if that's all right, guys. Sassy, I've missed this, man. I've missed you, baby. Can you throw me a question up for people to answer, and I will. I'll get back to it when I get back. Love you all. See you soon. Hello, he's back. Sorry about that. Just went to toilet and all that. I hope you are doing well. Lovely to see you all. And we got Jake in the house. Jake, Sassy's back. Look at this. It's a true return. A true return. What recent signings to AEW are you excited to see? Interesting question there. Get answering in the chat. What rails should Danielson and Shane McMahon have in AEW? Oof. Another interesting question. What recent signings in AEW are excited to see? Of course, Will Osprey. Okada, still excited by him. And Mercedes, I mean, they are all excited. Why are they saying out? Oh, they're not back on. Yo. Yeah. What role should Danielson and Shane McMahon have in AEW? Well, say Machine Guns. Do you think they're coming to AEW? Feels like, I mean, maybe they will. The result was surprised no one when they got the People's Choice wasn't pinned the 5,000 champions. Funny words. Jake, how are you, my love? How are you? What role should Danielson and Shane McMahon have in AEW? I mean, I'd say give him a chance at the booking thing, but hey, man, look, Danielson's already got it, and what's fixed? What's fixed? You know what I mean? Just because people can wrestle like Danielson doesn't mean they can book, all the booking philosophies are right. Ask Kevin Nash. Hey, JK, Sassy, Motor City Machine Guns, Bryan as Booker. And you see, that's interesting because, again, it's all very well because, Bryan's got a brain for the industry, but it doesn't necessarily always translate. Shane is a cleaner. Or someone who teaches stunts and that's it. Hey, a stunt coordinator would be quite good, I think, in AEW. Would it be good? Oh, tough one. Now, there's a question for you. Do we want a stunts coordinator? I'd say we used to have them more. I say we used to have more iconic moments in AEW, be that stunts or what have you. And they've gone away from that, and it's now more wrestling. And actually, the stunts have become a lot less valuable because they've been used a lot. So, like, for example, jumping off a sort of walkway into the arena has become quite commonplace in AEW. Oh, here we go. Carter's coming out. Oh, go on, Carter. Say something brilliant. He will do. Oh, just got my next fight booked. Nice, man. Scissor me, bitch, says Okada. Okada's just great, man. Thank you for that, Rebecca. Really enjoying this EVP storyline as well, actually. I think it's one of the best things on Dynamite. I'm here to conduct some business. Forbidden Door, 3 vs 3. Daniel has something to say. Billy Gunn and Okada. They're the real heels, aren't they? The only real heels in AEW that I can think of are Christian and the Young Bucks with Okada. With Jack Perry. And the Callis family, I guess. Give you a present. Oh, hello, old friend. Tanahashi. Tanahashi and Okada going at it. Wow. Tanahashi and the Acclaimed. Tanahashi main evented Forbidden Door not long ago, was a couple of years ago with Moxley, wasn't it? Scissor Ace is coming. Was it Tanahashi? Danielson, General Manager, Ring of Honor, Shane, GM for Collision. Not bad choices, Sassy. And I'll tell you why I like both of them choices, because you actually put them in a capacity that we've seen them. Wow, it's Tanahashi and the Acclaim versus the Elite. That should be a good match, actually. That could be match of the night. Cool. What Sassy's done there is put them in the capacities that oh, here we go. It's a Matt Briscoe promo. The conglomeration. Matt, do us the honors. He's got 2 shoulders and only 1 title. Leo Rush, isn't it? I love it, man. Kyle O'Reilly trying to increase his promo skills using Matt Briscoe. I'm really enjoying this. Loving seeing the development of them too. I couldn't hear what Orange Cassidy said. Well, Shane is the best in the world, so clearly he should be the longest running AEW champion. Speaking of the best in the world, we're getting Toni Storm out, man. The trios tag team match set for 1 fall. Jay White got the win on that one. Tony's team or Saraya's team, that's what we'll put. Watch out for the shoe, everyone. Timeless Toni Storm is making her way into the ring. And here comes her opponent at AEW Forbidden Dawn is Mina Shirakawa. And she's with Mariah May. Oh, they've got a dance routine. Mate, this is a full routine. Let's go. Woo. Oh, Timeless Toni Storm does not look happy about that. But they are fighting with Timeless Toni Storm tonight as they face Saraya's team. It is, of course, Saraya, Harley Cameron, and Anna Jay. I feel like they're getting more in-ring action for Saraya. Guys, what do you think that's for? Let me know. Who is Harley? Who is Mariah Shafir? Mariah May gonna team with this weekend? Let me know. Let's have a go. Let's go through some comments, shall we? Sorry. I would love to see an angle with Shane where it looks like he buys a company. Yeah, man, I don't hate it. I think use him. I think you're right. Use him in that way. I don't have him anywhere near the belt though, but he could be part of the top of the card, but not the main guy. Well, you use him very sparingly. You know, I don't even necessarily think you want him in the ring. I just think as a character, he actually potentially works. But maybe it's too much association with WWE and with the McMahons, you know, and McMahon's an issue. Bringing Mickie James to run the women, interesting. Just give women more time on TV. That's all you need to do. We haven't seen the women until 70 minutes into the show, and we're getting the match. And then following this match, we'll get the Mercedes promo because I like to just throw it all together. I started watching AEW properly against Shane joined the Young Bucks. I led a faction against them or something. It's interesting. That's an interesting concept. Oh, hello, Anna Jay. Anna Jay in the ring now against Mina Shirakawa. Come on, she says, sending Anna Jay into the ropes. Up over Anna Jay, getting lots in, goes for the suplex. Unable to hit it, though. Unable to hit it. We've got 50-50 on the votes, guys. Oh no, it's just shifted. Toni Storm now in the lead. If I was to make a prediction, let us know. Vote in the poll on the YouTube chat. If I was to make a prediction, I would go with Team Saraya. I think there's going to be dissent amongst Shirakawa, Mariah, and Toni. Are they going to do some weird gimmick at Toni Storm where Mariah May is... Toni Storm just tells everything from her face. So good. Are they going to do a gimmick where she's changing outfits all the time? Shane shouldn't be wrestling though. If he's wrestling just to do a little 2-minute match or versus Tony Khan or something, I don't know, just something silly. Yeah, I don't mind it. Yes, Jay, like Eric Bischoff with Evolution on Raw. Yes, sir. A House of Black Heels too. Yeah, I suppose. Yes, they are. Well done, Sass. Hi, says the Alpha Ginger. Hello, my love. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Yes. Hi, Alpha Ginger. I would watch AEW again if Shane joined, to be frank. It would be interesting. Good. Glad to hear it. You might get it. She's mine as they both tag Mariah. Anna Jay and Harley Cameron. Sorry, Anna Jay and Saraya taking out everyone. Harley Cameron and Mariah May in the ring. Crossbody. Big axe handle smash. And do you know anything about the meeting Danny was talking about? He was talking about a meeting to negotiate prices for some shirts. No, I don't know, my love. Negotiate prices for some shirts. Was that Give Me a Hole Yeah shirts? I don't know anything about that, but I'm not always the most attentive to the messenger chats and stuff like that. So it might be something Dom's dealing with. Do let me know, man. Why do you want to give me a Hole Yeah shirt? Is that what you're looking for? Understand, bro. Understand. We can definitely. I think we can look at putting on some sort of sale. Maybe look at that. If you're interested, let me know. Well, yeah, Jake, I agree. I'm definitely joking about him winning the world title. What they should do is give him the trios titles. I'd love to see Sean and Mac walking around with 3 belts. Very good. Very good. So, yeah, I figured he was joking, but I figured he may want to be near the belt. He may do. Tyson, we need Shane in AEW. It would be so good. Tyson wanted Shane as well. Hi, Tyson. How are you doing, my love? Hi, Tyson. Oh, my dinner was shrimp and crab, mac and cheese with grilled veggies. Man, I'm so jealous. I made a butter chicken the other day with the homemade sagaloo. I was quite proud of myself for that. I've put on lots of weight, so I'm trying to lose some weight right now. And I've been trying to eat a bit healthier. So, yeah, there we go. I had salmon, rice, and veg today. Speaking of healthy, man, Jake is on it, obviously getting ready for his scrap. Oh, yeah, I want the shirts. Let's go. Let's go, man. Yeah, we'll look at when there's a holiday or something, or maybe all in weekend or something. We'll look at putting a sale on the shop, see if I can help you out, see if there's something you want there. All the shirts, says the Alpha Ginger. I had a creamy coconut Dr. Pepper. I don't know what a creamy coconut Dr. Pepper is. It does sound like an act of sexual intention. Oh. There we go. Anna Jay shouting at Shirakawa and Toni Storm. Mariah may be picked up. That would be amazing. We'll have a look for you, Alpha Ginger. Keep an eye out. I'll have a word with Bods. See if we can figure it out. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what Danny was on about? That sounds interesting. That sounds good, says Sassy. What does the creamy coconut Dr. Pepper? Oh, okay, we'll see. I haven't even looked at that for years. Lock takedown, nice. Masala having a giggle. Can I get some ginger ale with it too, mate? I can't, mate. There's only. I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't really like ginger ale. What did I have that was really good with? Saraya now against Toni Storm in the ring, 1-on-1. German. The crowd are picking up for it as well. These have still got some. There we go. We're getting a hip attack to Saraya. Oh, she gets her head well away from that. Not a bad decision. I mean, it is vicious, and she has had neck problems in the past. Mina Shirakawa using the hip attack to get the tag to attacks Saraya, though. Doesn't work. Goes for the tag now to Anna Jay. Anna Jay coming in the ring. Knee to Shirakawa. Back stabber. Don't get the win with that. Mariah May gets a save. Yeah, Alpha Ginger Ale. Let's go. Alpha Ginger Ale. Masala, that's the life of the Alpha Ginger. We all drink ginger ale all day. Mate, this sounds like a crazy ginger to me. Thrust kick from Saraya. Chicken nugget to be ready soon, guys. Going over the top rope. Oh, nice back elbow from Marina Shirakawa. Really throws that in there. And again, nice. I'm looking forward to Mina versus Toni Storm, actually. I think it'll be a good match. I'm just worried they're going to do a massive gimmick with Mariah May and not give it enough time. I mean, there you can see, like, I've not seen enough of Mina Shirakawa. Let me be perfectly honest. I don't know enough about it. And they won, which also surprised me. Toni Storm shouldn't have waited for him. She should have just done the cheer anyway. Oh, they've got glasses of champagne. Mariah and Shirakawa. Oh, she's giving Toni Storm her champagne. She's giving Mina her champagne. Saying, let's go. The toast. And now Toni Storm's drunk. Certainly Toni Storm's drunk because she's had a drink. Oh, smashes the head of Mariah May with the champagne bottle. You effed up chants from the crowd to Mina Shirakawa. Use the champagne celebration to try and attack Toni Storm. What have you done? Says Toni. But how could Mariah May now team with Mina Shirakawa after that? Do you know what I mean? How dare you? I feel like this moment should have happened a little bit earlier in the story to then tell the outcome of this, to which side Mariah is going to be on at Forbidden Door. This is the kind of nuance that they're not getting. Like, this is a great story beat. But now we've got it all to play out in the Stephanie Vaquer. I'm very interested in her. It's a Forbidden Door, but really good. Yeah. So the nuances, the sort of this story that they've just done can be stretched out a little bit more and given some depth by what's going to happen. And actually, all we've seen is the attack, and now we're going to see her go in. And I just think there's more nuance to tell. And they're not going to get much time. They won't give them much time. They'll give them 15 minutes max. Alpha Ginger, as a fellow ginger, I can confirm we drink ginger ale all day. Let's go. Not in the sun, I'm assuming. And we have a ginger following here, please. Don't we? Get a ginger to host the show, please. Mate, my brother hosted the show one night, and he's a ginger. You want me to share a link to my bro hosting the show? How about that? Let me know if you want to see it, and I'll post it up at the end of the video so you can watch me and my brother in the very, very early days of Give Me a Hell Yeah. He was the first host that wasn't me or Dom. So you can watch me and Anti-American. Let's put that in. Yeah, man. Wrestling History 1. Wow. 80 views. 6 years ago this was released. What? How many comments? None. Yeah, man. You can see me and my brother from 6 years ago. If you guys want to see it, I'll post it up there. Will you mess with Mercedes Mone? I missed all of that. Sorry. Oh, here she is. Masala, we can't be in the sun. We will just burn. Nosferatu to turn into dust. I will stay inside when it's sunny. Keeps harassing, hold both titles above her head. Got a match on Saturday at Collision in Buffalo. Again, would have been great to have seen Stephanie Vicure on TV. That's not just on Collision. And we need to get this man red hair dye stat. What, me? Me? What do I want red hair dye for? More evidence of gingers being vampires. Indeed. Hey, I like Ginger's Mox. My Mox is a ginger. Absolutely. I've always just found that ginger pubes taste of tin, though, and play havoc with your fillings. I'm going to go get my chicken nuggets. Yes, it's political. It's time when we all get political in the UK because general election is coming up. Let me just tell you something that someone was asking me about my vote today and stuff like that, and I don't need to tell you the party that I'm going to vote for or what have you. What I will say is one of the things I struggle with most is the fact that I'm a single dude. I'm not single. I've got my partner, but we don't live together at the moment. Hopefully, we will do soon. I live in a flat by myself, and I'm struggling. I struggle all the time, even though I've got a good job. I struggle with paying for it all. The UK right now is just a mess with that. So I get 25% discount on my council tax because I'm by myself. Not 50%, 25%. It's like so annoying. Anyway, there we go. Politics. Let's go. Come at me. So someone asking me, who are you voting for today? And I was like, well, it'll be the party that like helps me the most. And I think that right now, I think anyone that's living by themselves is having a hard time. So that's my politics done. Yes, Ant, says Jake. Yeah, man, I'll get you a video up. I'll put you a video up of me and my brother at the end of the night. So stick around, just remind me at the end of the night. Hi everybody. I can't share it now because you're just gonna go watch that video. Anyone Jericho knows he's in AEW for one reason? Both Labour and Conservatives are the same at this point. Yeah, they've both got different manifestos. Both of them are lies. You just have to figure out which because manifestos are fine. They're just an intention. So it's about figuring out whose intention you want to go with most, or find another party. You know, they are slightly different, is what I'd say, Jake. So yeah, have a look. But good for you, whoever you decide to vote for. Sassy's just ordered Dr. Pepper. Nice. What's Jericho saying? I'm gonna watch it together with all these branches. So Mojo, Hook and Shibata, are you gonna learn a lesson? Wrestling Observer calling out Wrestling Observer's Hall of Fame. Here's a partner for Forbidden Door. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's Minoru Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki's team with Jericho. Shirakawa, I understand why you want me to be your partner at Forbidden Door. But you are mistaken about one thing. I don't want to wrestle by your side. I want to wrestle you one-on-one. You trying to avoid me because you're scared? You're not chickening out, are you? The learning tree, what is that? I want nothing to do with anything like that. Honestly, both are useless. I don't have hope. I think they're both liars, in my opinion. I think Sunak is just more of an honest scum than Kia, but I don't like either. Cool. That's fair enough, my dude. That's fair enough. I'd say one of the important things in the UK political system is that you are also voting for your local constituents as well, because we do a chair system. It's about making sure that your area is getting the representation it wants, as well as just the overall. So, yeah. I don't know your area, Jake. Suzuki is a boss now. I'm ready for the pay per view. Yeah, I hope he absolutely destroys him. Oh, here we go. Jamal Joe's coming out. He got Hook with him. Yeah, he does. Ironically, I'm on my women's GM mode. This series I've been doing really for a while now. It's been really well. The next season after this WrestleMania, which is coming up tomorrow, I think. The next season is Japan versus Europe. How cool is that? Jake, it could be worse. We're stuck with Trump. Our area has a Labour MP. Cool. Like I say, Jake, like, hey, I don't tell anyone which way to vote. I respect your opinion. As long as you're making an informed opinion that reads the manifestos and or at least make yourself aware of what the lies are. Yeah. He sums it better than anybody. Oh, brother, this guy sucks, he says with his phone. Feels like this might be the all-in match, you know. This three-way. Samoa Joe, big headbutt onto Jericho. Clearing the ring pretty easily. The faces. The Dems, to be honest, are my favourite party at the moment. Just a shame they won't get anywhere near to doing anything big at the moment. I have problems with Lib Dems. I don't want to go into it too much. But many years ago, when the coalition government was in, here we go, bit of politics, everyone. When the coalition government was in, and the Conservatives basically teamed up with the Liberal Democrats to get in, part of the Liberal Democrats' manifesto was about abolishing student fees, so that no students would be paying fees, which I thought was a really great way to encourage further education for young people. And it's hard enough coming out with these sort of personal debts of when I was at school, which was when I was at further education, it was about $3,000 a year, as well as other fees as well. Now after they got in with the coalition, it went up to £9,000 a year, and it went up immediately. And one of their things in the manifesto was that they were abolishing it. So I don't feel like they had a voice at that point and become a bit of a party I could take less serious, because you're telling me one thing and then you're doing the exact opposite. Sorry for the politics, guys. I shouldn't have said out, but I have. So there we go. I'm sure we'll get a bit more of it, as long as we all keep it cool. That's fine. Liberal Democrats. So I haven't really followed them since that. You know, I don't know. I don't know how much have improved or not. I'm sure they have. You know, I hope they have. So yeah, there we go. Do. Right, screw it. I'll give you the YouTube watch address for the video of me and my brother many years ago doing a live stream. This is 6 years ago. Oh shit! I put it on all. I should have only put it on the YouTube. Oh well. Remove. Delete comment. Yeah, sure. Whoops! I've deleted it off YouTube. Oh well. Actually, that'll be interesting to see if it does. Yes, it does delete it off YouTube. Nice. Delete the comment. Nice. There we go. It was up for a second. It's gone now. I will put it up. I'll just put it on YouTube. There we go. I didn't know about that. How long ago was that? Sounds like something Labour and Tories would do, say one thing and do the opposite. Absolutely. But that's the problem. It was very much the opposite. And actually their sort of manifesto was, they got a lot of votes based on the fact that they were going to abolish student fees. A lot of votes. Like the younger people have always been, up to that point, was always behind Liberal Democrats. How long ago was it? It had been 2008, which sounds like a long time ago, but to me, it's not. You know what I mean? It's still in my memories. Oh, and that was the one time that the Liberal Democrats were in a position of power where they was able to do something, and they just got walked all over by the Tory government and just went with what they wanted. And I don't believe in putting the nation into personal debt to solve your national debt. You know? Here comes Zack Sabre Jr. Sorry, went politics. Sorry, everyone. I hate Biden too, but I don't think he'd have enough power to do something like that. How do you mean? To do something like to abolish fees? Yeah. I'll watch it later on. He is a proper ginger. Absolutely, my brother is a proper ginger. He is a proper ginger. He's a real ginger, not a fake ginger. Who's he got with him? Gabe Kidd from Blue Dogs. Cool. Can I get a vote? You certainly can. Saraya's team winning the poll. Most people going in the same way I did, thinking that the Ascension was not going to be able to do it. Who wins? Was that Sabre Jr. or Kyle O'Reilly? Man, this will be a fun match. We've got 35 minutes, so we've got enough time to have a decent match. Can I get a vote? Yes, I put your vote. I'll pass on. Thank you so much for being patient. Oh, fair. No wonder I didn't know about it. I would have been 2 at the time. Oh, shit, man. Yeah, cool. For me, I was at university. Yeah, there's when we had a coalition government. Interesting. So you've never had a Labour government since you've been in Labour? We've had the Conservative in power for a while now. Or maybe when you were born, but that's it. No, I do. I respect the way anyone votes. You know, like our last she Brexit. She voted differently to me. Cool. I think you should be able to have the conversations, but you've just got to keep them respectful. You know. I mean, I'm not telling you I'm right with stuff. Like Jesus, you know. Tell you my experiences and what I think. That's all. Here we go. Going for the pin. Roll through. Out. Feels scrappy, and this is what I like about Zack Sabre Jr., which is an absolute technician in the ring. Absolute technician. Yeah, but our area has always been Labour. I think for a while at least, Conservatives have always been in charge for most of my life. But yeah, in terms of the a lot of the North is more Labour. So most of my life it's been a Labour council or Tory government. Interesting. My city's Hull tends to be either Liberal Democrat or Labour. You find that with a lot of northern cities as well, too. That's Ever Julia rolling through. Up and over. I have been to political rallies in the past, actually. That was quite fun. That was nice. I bought some. They've packed up chicken nuggets, the bear tie. They're like £2 each. You get 22 nuggets in it. So split them in half. 11, a pound for 11 nuggets. Just me for like a decent snack, you know. I don't buy a lot of snacky food because you know it's expensive and and it doesn't last long and it doesn't fill you up, you know. So please like and subscribe. Absolutely, if you could. Sassy, thank you so much. We are welcoming back Sassy tonight. She's been away for a while. She is back. She is back and like Kaun, here to stay. Boom, 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 boom. Choke from kind of rally onto Zack Sabre Jr. As he tries to toss him off with putting his foot in the air. Got to be careful what I say on stream. Oh, next snap. Next snap. Yeah, I think Brexit has its pros and cons. Just depends what you value more. I used to be diehard against it, but over the past couple of years, I've become a bit more in the middle. There's always going to be positives and minuses to everything we do. My favorite thing about Sassy is her profile pic. Sassy always has a decent profile pic, normally of her first love of John Moxley, second love, Trevor, third love. They give me a whole year wrestling podcast. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Wrenching on the fingers. Love this, man. Wow, snapping at the fingers. So it's Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy, isn't it, this weekend? They've had matches before. I should be on her profile pic because I'm her fourth love. I think, yeah, you are. Yeah, you definitely are, Jake. Yes, you definitely are. Headlock. Oh, sending the face of Kyle O'Reilly into the mat. Lovely, jubbly Zack Sabre Jr. Is saying to the crowd. Not something we say very often in the UK, by the way. Thank you, Jake. Says Sassy. There we go. Again, head snap with the legs from Zack Sabre Jr. I don't get why Roderick Strong gave Kipper out here, to be honest. I mean, I kind of thought there was distancing Roderick and Kyle anyway, because obviously you've got the Undisputed Era, but they had the sort of matches against the Intercontinental Tag Team Championship, and then they lost to that, and then they put him with Mark Briscoe. He's been doing some interesting stuff with Mark Briscoe. Stomping on the arm of Kyle O'Reilly. Here we go, lifting up, get him in a headlock. It will be interesting to see where AEW go in this new TV contract, whether they stay with Warner. And I don't know that they will or not. I don't know. And how that will affect their programming. Be interesting to see. Mox is my fantasy husband. Nice, nice. Who's my fantasy wife? I was used to love a girl called Emily C. Booth. She is beautiful and she's just got this wicked personality. Nice. Man, I just found your channel tonight because I was sad about missing the show, but I genuinely like your personality. See, oh, bless you, man. And a fan. Dude, welcome to the Hulkamaniacs. I appreciate that so much. And what a kind thing for you to say as well, man. It's nice to get that because it's hard to do this, you know. We've been doing it for a long time and we just want a safe place to hang out, you know, and just watch a bit of wrestling. I'd normally cover the pay-per-views. Unfortunately, I can't this weekend because I am working the day after. I couldn't get the time off this time. But we will in the future, okay? But anytime you want to come back, hang out with us all, it's not just me, man. It's the channel. It's Sassy, it's Jake, it's you guys that make it, you know. You guys make it great, and that's the reason I come back every week to do this and enjoy it every week. And if you are looking for some more content from me, I do a women's only GM mode. I'm a huge fan of women's wrestling, huge supporter of it. And so I do a women's only GM mode. Check it out if it's your bag. If it's not, that's cool. That's cool. My husband is Hook, my Kiki MC. Hello, how are you doing? Nice. Hook is Hook around your age, Makiki? I don't know your age. Not that it's a problem if she's not. I mean, we can all have our fantasies. The Hook just seems so young to me. Anne is a master of publicity coming in dreams. There we go. Thanks, Sass. Give me a chance to sing a bit of Metallica. Sass is saying hello to my Kiki. Nice. 26. Well, there you go, man. You're perfect age for Hook. How old's Hook? He must be what? 20? I'd say 24. Guessing 24. Go on, let's have some guesses in the chat. How old is Hook? And I'll give you the answer. Don't be searching it up. Don't cheat. Should be watching the show. Instead, watching this. Oh, goodness. Okay, how old is he? I said 24. Nice choice. Let me know what you think. How old is Hook? How old is Hook? Big kick there from Kyle O'Reilly. Great little combination of moves right there. Nice choice, says Sass. My guess is like 22. He looks young. Yeah, cool. He's too young for me, but I'm a looking. Hi, Anthony. I'm power off, but I'm power back on. And nice to hear that. Nice to hear that, my dude or dudette. Slaps there. Slaps. Multiple slaps. This is nice, man. Arm breaker. Locking it in. triangle. Oh, he's got his shoulders down. This is good, man. This is good. This is wrestling. Oh, I pulled the arm back, armbar. And then he's tapping. 25, says the Alpha Ginger. He's apparently 25, though. 27, said Jake. Yeah, he's 25. I thought 24. But yeah, 25 is his age. There we go. Mikey, it can happen. It can happen. Just make it happen. Orange Cassidy coming into the ring, checking on Kyle. Going to stroke his side. Roderick Strong getting in now, along with the United Kingdom. Why are they checking on Kyle O'Reilly? I thought there was distancing from it. Zack Sabre Jr. holding on to the denim of Orange Cassidy. So this Jay pulling down his. Two more, the Mighty Don't Kneel. Was that Sabre Jr.? Oh, here we go. Oh, we had him at Forbidden Door last year, didn't we? It is Ibushi, is it? No. Oh, what's his name? Ishii, that's it. I knew it'd be on with I. Ishii's inside with Orange Cassidy here, isn't he? Walking through and standing next to Orange. Ishii ready to go with Orange Cassidy. The other guys getting involved. It's all just so much, man. It's so hard to keep hold of everything. There's a lot going on here, Taz. You're not wrong, man. Orange Cassidy is one-on-one at Forbidden Door. We've had Ishii standing with. So in the pre-show, we're getting like Ishii versus Zack Sabre Jr.'s team. Mate, why am I trying to figure this out? Like, I don't know what's just happened. I don't know what's just happened or why it's just happened. We'll find out if Forbidden Door, I guess. Jake Holden, 27. Yeah. 25. It was 25. Hook is 25. Birthday is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Is Hook's birthday. Interesting. What's his actual name? And his name is Tyler Cole Senerchia. There we go. Senerchia. I didn't know that was his name. I've never heard that name before. Obviously, Peter Senerchia. Peter is, of course, Taz. Wow. Doom. We have 10 minutes left. Do we have another match to go? I think we've got another match to go, haven't we? Oh, no, we're getting. Oh, yes, we do. We have. Oh, wow. So that's the main event. It's your champion square off. Yeah. I wonder if the match will be fairly straightforward, to be honest with you. Not really. I've told you before, I'm not really enjoying these overruns. I think you should be able to get the entire story in without having to go to an overrun, but whatever. It's a lot easier, I guess, if you're across in the States and you're just sort of casually watching and not watching the clock. But it gets to this time, and I'm getting tired, man. It's nearly 3 a.m. for me, you know what I mean? Nearly 3 a.m. for me. And I've got work tomorrow at 9, so I'm going to have to shoot in a bit. But there we go. We'll watch the rest of this. Quite looking forward to the Twisters movie, actually. I enjoyed the first one 20-odd years ago. Before Jakey was born. And hi, Anthony. I'm looking up, how is MJF 28? Yes, he's a young man as well. he is 10 years younger than me. How about that? How about that? It makes me feel old. Very good. 28. What a talent. What a talent. It's been a decent show. Let's talk about the show a little bit, I guess, while we get all this in. It's been a decent show. I think there's a lot of confusion around stuff. Forbidden Door always did this, so I kind of expect it now. I didn't expect tonight. I expected tonight to be a bit all over the place, and to be honest with you, it kind of has been. It's been okay. There's been some good wrestling in the show. Really enjoyed the Zack Sabre Jr. and Kyle O'Reilly match. I thought that was great. I thought that I didn't really like the ending to the Blackpool Combat Club because I don't know enough of the characters on the other side. Didn't rate that as much. Enjoyed the women's match. Again, we've got a lot of talent that we know there. And I think it really set up an interesting story for Forbidden Door. We should have done it a lot earlier. Like that beat in the story is a sort of middle beat, not just an end beat. Here we go. Hey, Masala, you may not be at the arena. You can dance with us right here on the Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast. Let's go. Woo! That's right. We all dance in our living rooms. You know, this is great because this is great. Let's go. Cool. Makiki is 6 foot tall and 201 pounds, nicknamed Handsome Devil and the Cold-Hearted. Yeah, I'm quite often called that. Yeah, thanks. Hi, Anthony. What are you doing on July the 4th? Probably just working. Will Osprey coming out now? May the 4th, let me have a look. July the 4th, let me have a look. It's a Thursday. So I will be recovering from a Dynamite live stream, is what I'll be doing. So I'll be at work and then I'll come home. It's not something we celebrate in the UK, Makiki. It's an American holiday, celebrating the American independence, obviously. So a cracking holiday for you. I hope you have a fantastic May the 4th. July the 4th, excuse me. Let's get a vote up, shall we? Let us get a vote up. Upon who wins? Is it going to be Osprey? He's so talented, and he's with Swerve, who is doing incredible stuff. Just not a good story. So the same with Adam Page when he won the title. Great build up to him getting the title, and then didn't know what to do with him. Seen it a lot, man. Osprey and Swerve are Gates of Agony. Is that what they're called? Yes, I think it is. These are great tag team, actually. It could be a really good match. I feel like it's going to be a squash show because we are really running long time. Oh, wow. They'll come out in the full gear. I don't mind that at all. I think that's menacing. I think that really gives a presence, personally. Wait, Hook is really Taz's son. I'm legit absolutely shocked about that. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's actually Taz's son. He's actually Taz's son. He must have a very beautiful wife. Like he's got her dancing shoes on or the dancing shoes on. Lol, rubbing July the 4th in the Brit's face. Classic. Wait, we have bonfire night. We have November the 5th. Is our fireworks night. There we go. We don't celebrate independence, though. We celebrate someone who tried to bomb Parliament. Very much a British way of dealing with stuff. We celebrate the villain. Well, we say he was a villain. He was trying to overthrow the government, which is probably quite a villainous thing, but the government weren't very good at the time. So we celebrate the fact that he tried to blow up one of the most historic buildings that we have. It failed in the gunpowder plot, but there we go. Going through, up and down, and around, up and over, throwing back in. And already, look at the speed of these two, man. And up and over. Wow. Leone is so good, man. Of course, he's Will Ospreay. I mean, this is going to be the best he gets of Agony, isn't it? Is Will Ospreay. It's the same as Kenny Omega, man. You just put him with people, and it just brings out the best in him. We all get excited at 3 a.m. We certainly do. We know that the blue moon rising. Interesting that they've got Osprey to do the All Elite Crate advertisement. I mean, we've only had one piece of merch from the All Elite Crate with him in yet. It was the Bruv sticker. Getting the 2 and Swerve telling him to go out. Why isn't Swerve focusing on the match? I thought it would have been 1,000 years ago when I wake up. USA. And then we've got coffee, a rugby ball, a soccer ball. I don't know. Anthony, thank you. I didn't know work on July the 4th, Thursday. I'm thinking of going to the movie to July 5th. You've not got work on Thursday. Nice. Just because me 4. I've not seen the first 3. But I hope you have a great time. I hope you enjoy it. I am looking forward to Twisters. Kaun and Liona, bring me the meat, says Sassy. Yeah, indeed. Remember the 5th of November with gunpowder plot and something November. Yeah, okay, I lost it at the end, but I remember the first one. Masala is a South Park fan like me. Are you? How do we know this? I mean, Kiki, I'm doing the same. I love the menus. What part have I missed, Sass? What part have I missed? US X coffee football. I don't know. Sorry, I've missed it. I do like South Park. I just don't get to watch it as much as I like. I haven't seen it for a long time, actually. Member berries. Member berries? What's a member berry? Is it like a berry that's shaped like a penis? Member berries, you get it. Okay. That's enough. Anthony. Choking out Swerve now. I'm not sure how they know. I must have unknowingly quoted it. Lol. Sassy. She's on it. Member berries. Oh, true. Why is everyone saying member berries? What's a member berry? Oh, they're the member berries. Yes, I have seen them in South Park. Oh, don't they have like a full episode? Wow. All member berry scenes. No, I have to rewatch that. I haven't seen it. Oh, true. There we go. Member. Hi, Anthony. I'm missing London. Are you? Well, London is a great place. I'll be heading down there in August to celebrate my partner's birthday. Don't know if I'll cover Dynamite that week. It's quite difficult to do at our last house, and actually, I just want some time with her sometimes. Like I'm there, and I think when we're living together, I think it'll be different because she can just go in her room and have a space and all that sort of stuff. But when I'm there, like it kills me because I go to sleep like early and stuff and all that sort of stuff. So I'll probably miss it. That one. Remind you of a past, and they are a drug. Yes, man. Yes, I kind of half remember. Season 20 it's from. It aired in 2016. That's right. 8 years ago, guys. Oh, there we go. Remember, the 5th of November, gunpowder treason and plot. I certainly see no reason why gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Guy Fawkes, 'twas his intent to blow up the king and the parliament. 3 scores barrel of powder below, poor old England to overthrow. By God's providence, he was captured with a dark lantern and burning match. Holla boys, let the bells ring. Holla boys, God save the king. Oh, Sherlock. And next time we'll be going to Paris, I assume. Nice. We wanted to go to France this year, actually. I wanted to take the kids to Disneyland. And we can't afford to go to Disney World, no chance. So I really want them to sort of have that experience because it's kind of a really fond memory I have of my childhood going to Florida and all that. So wanted to do that, but it's the Olympics this year in Paris, so everything is just super expensive. So we'll have a look next year, but then we're potentially moving in next year, hopefully in August. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. There we go. Will Ospreay coming in now? Multiple attacks. This has been a really good match. Of course it has, though. Look at who's in the ring. How do we think Ospreay and Swerve's going to win? I'm hoping it helps cement Swerve, to be honest with you. I really do. I don't want Ospreay to win at all. At all. Just because I don't think he needs it right now. And I think I'm not one for giving for just delivering that story straight away. I don't think it's needed. I think you build it. I think if Swerve wins, it'd be huge for Swerve, you know? Kaun up and down. Kaun is great, man. Swerve able to save Will Ospreay, but this has been more competitive considering we've got a champion, 2 champions in there. Oh, I love it. Ducking the thingy, then going for the headbutt. There you go, up and over. Oh, beautiful. I did not expect him to turn that into a stomp. Beautiful turn on that. Can't. Oh. Spanish fly. 1, 2. Kick out. Man, people kicking out with Spanish fly. Osprey's getting the win here, isn't he? Is he thinking Tiger Driver? Do it, says Swerve, lifting him up. Oh, no, he goes up. Maybe a Stormbreaker. Oh, Will Ospreay smashing into Swerve. Here we go. Big shoulder barge, man. Ospreay just gets the air, just jumps in the air, and then becomes the let's gravity catch him. Love it, man. Love it. Here we go. Ospreay fighting through. Oh, big boot there from Swerve, and now the 2 face to face again. Will Ospreay and Swerve. Liona back in, kicks back and forth. Oh, Poison Rana? No, he's got him caught. Will Ospreay saying attack him, goes with the head, gets the Poison Rana, goes up, Oscutter, boom. Is that going to be it? Kick out, and Swerve's reactions to it are great. Throws it up, Ospreay looking for the hidden blade. Calm down. Snapping the arm of Bishop Kaun. Oh! Oh, it looks nasty. It looks nasty. Hidden blade, that'll be it. Both men asserting dominance in that match. What a good match. Wow. That's going to be a great match. You're going to tell a great story in that match as well, guys. One of them where it's like a face-to-face match that's going to really work. Beach Break is happening on Shark Week next week. Hey, we get to watch that together, guys. Right here on the Give Me a Hell Yeah podcast. Will Osprey versus Daniel Garcia. Will Osprey gets both belts. What do you expect? You're getting a boot to the back and a leg, and then one to the face. Disrespect the champion and face the wrath of Swerve. Mate, they are gonna put on a belter. Let me tell you, a belter. Just doing, even in that match, there was so many good storytelling beats that they're doing, and they're telling through the wrestling. That's what these men are able to do, not just with their voices. This is going to be excellent, and that match has probably pumped me up for it as well. It's a weird one because it's a face versus face, but it will absolutely work. Absolutely work. That is going to steal the show easy. My prediction for Forbidden Door, which I won't be able to watch with you guys because I am at work the next day. So apologies for that. If someone else does cover it on the channel, I might pop in and say hello. But I might also pop into Pro Wrestling Eve and go say hello to Dan and his missus because I've not seen them for a while. So I might pop in and say hello to them briefly. Yeah. Great match. Yes, it was a great match, Sassy. Thoroughly enjoyed that for sure. I thought the show was ups and down, really. I'd say a 6 out of 10 in total. Performer of the night for me, Osprey, just outstanding all the time, isn't he? Absolutely outstanding. I thought the Blackpool Combat Club match was just, there wasn't enough storytelling to tell me who their opponents were, and I don't think it really got it over. And then even sort of Tanahashi coming out and stuff like that at the end didn't build up to Forbidden Door in the way that I would like it to. It sometimes AEW feels like an exclusive club where you've got to be in the know to understand what's going on, and that's a problem. We don't want to be exclusive. We want to be inclusive when we are doing AEW. That's what we do here on the podcast, baby. The Jay White versus Ray Fenix match was good. I mean, two talented wrestlers for sure. And then we're getting the Elite and the Acclaimed coming out at Forbidden Door as well, which will be very good. I have no doubt. Again, that could steal the show, but I think that Swerve and Will Ospreay match is going to be a belter. Then we also had the women's match, which was good. Set up this story between who's Mariah May going to side with, Toni Storm or Mina Shirakawa. Based on where the story's going, though, in theory, she should choose Toni Storm because Mina Shirakawa just hit her with a ball. I don't think that's the way it's going to be, but I still don't think they're telling this story very well. The story they're telling is for Mariah May to take the title off Toni Storm, to turn against her, and I'd assume they're going to try and do that at Wembley. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think the crowd are going to side with Mariah May. The idea is that Toni Storm should be sympathetic, and I don't know. I just don't think it's going to work, man. Kyle O'Reilly, Zack Sabre Jr., another belter of a match. Zack Sabre Jr. is so good, man. It'd be good to get him on TV more regular, but not going to happen. We saw MJF and Daniel Garcia. That was a huge letdown in the show. Actually, the opening sort of 10 minutes didn't really do it for me. And then that last match was just freaking awesome. That's what we get when we get a good TV. So I'd say 6 in total. I'd say there was a lot of really good stuff in there, and then there was a couple of bits that missed it to me. Trying to be honest with it, so that when I do say it's good, it's when it is good, you know. And thank you all for joining us, and a huge thank you to Sassy, who has come back as well. I appreciate it. BCC needs to be in a feud. Agreed, Sass. Agreed. There's a couple that needs to be in a feud, but that's what we get with Forbidden Door. They don't bother. A decent match. I only watched the second half. It was average from what I saw. It was right. That's kind of how I feel. It was a decent show. There was nothing offensive in it. We got some story beats in it and stuff like that. But in terms of memorability, I'd say apart from that last match, I won't remember it next week. I won't be able to tell you one of the matches apart from that match at the end. Test me though next week, eh? Right. Until then, enjoy Forbidden Door. Do go and catch up with our friends at Pro Wrestling Eve. The link is in the chat. They will be covering Forbidden Door, I'd assume. The return of Sassy, the best return of 2024. I agree, man. I agree. I'm so pleased to see her back. I'm so pleased that she is in good spirits. We love you, Sassy. And I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Masala, for their first time here. Welcome. Ended up not going to Dynamite tonight because of suffering from a panic attack, not in great mental health. Instead, decided to join us. And thank you to all of the community for being so welcoming and making them feel at home here. That's what we like to see, man. Let's pass it on. Pass it on. Right, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next episode. I'll do my GM modes coming up tomorrow as well. Love you. Bye. Hit a brand button. Who do you want to see? You want Danhausen? Sure, Danhausen.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Very nice, very evil. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Hall Yeah podcast. And I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day, Hausen. Yes, enjoy it and love that Danhausen.